Oh, you got your power off again? It went down? Girl, you guys are... Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Sorry I'm a bit late. I went downstairs and now my leg was like kind of... Well, welcome. We here today to make... I'm hoping for 4 cards, 4 easy cards to just increase your Christmas stash, because it is November. It is soon. It's going to be time to be mailing those cards, and you need to increase that stash. Okay. Hi, Cindy. And we are just going to make 4 quite easy cards to make that are, in my opinion, they are adorable. So it's the same idea, the same concept for all cards, but they're all going to look a little bit different. Okay. So that is our goal today, to get that holiday stash bigger without adding hours upon hours of work on your craft table. Even though we do love to be in our craft table, but it's better if we spend an hour in the craft table and end up with 5, 6 cards versus an hour on the craft table and end up with 1 card. So that is that's our goal today, okay? And I am trying to get back to my YouTube. Hopefully we will got a few people joining. Hey, Lori. We'll have to watch on replay out shopping. Ooh, girl, shop your heart away. Let us know what you ended up shopping. Hopefully something fun, you know? Okay, so first of all, I have done a few cuts. Nothing super fancy, just our regular. So this one is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's the only one that's a little bit different. So it's, I have my pattern paper at 4 by 5 1/4. And what I did was I added 1/8 to the top and 1/8 on the side. Okay. And then let's start with that one. Let's start with the idea. Let me show you. So I want to make Christmas trees, okay? That is the goal today. We're going to bake a bunch of Christmas trees, and we are just going to have some fun making them. So we could use pattern paper or we could use felt. I decided I wanted to use some felt. So I brought in some blue felt. That's what I had. And my pinking shears, and nothing super fancy. What we ended up doing is just cutting a triangle. You could do just triangle, like just 2 triangles, and make it really nice and skinny. Right? Or you could do like this one is a little bit wider on the bottom. Hey, Melissa. Or, you know, you do you. We left this one flat without the pinking shears in the bottom. So we could do that. We could do multiple ones. So once you have one side, it's quite pretty easy to just get to the other side. We could do a taller one. We can fold it in half and then just cut it so they're symmetrical. You don't have to be symmetrical, so you just right there. Right? Get a car. We got another tree. We can get itty bitty trees. Let's do an itty bitty one. Just an itty bitty tree. So trees galore, okay? And that's just felt and some pinking shears, okay? So we're going to start by taping these 2 together. We have an oval. This one is from Cat Scrappiness, is the rope one. I really, really like the rope detail on it. And we're just going to put it right smack in the middle. We're going to grab one. If you have multiples, you could do multiples. You could do some behind that on pattern paper and then the felt one on top. That would be super cute. And then we are going to cut a little bit of a trunk. I'm not even going to use my trimmer. And I do want to make sure that this is pretty long because it's going to help do a little bit of a, you know, keep this felt a little bit higher. Okay, so we're going to cut it about there. Okay, right here. So let's start taping all this together. So we're doing pinking shears. The detail on the, I'll show you in a second. So this oval has like a rope. Let me see if I can put it closer to you so you can see it. Do you see it now? Isn't it cute? I really like it. It's kind of like bumpy, very, very delicate. It does look like a rope. I like it. I really like that die cut. I wanted the rectangle, and I think right now she's out of the rectangle. Oh, I can't wait. Hopefully she'll get more because I really want the rectangle. I just waited too long. You know, if it's in the store, grab it, because with how things are with tariffs, you don't know what's coming, what's going, or anything. Okay, so again, I cut my layer to be 1/8 of an inch bigger than the rest of the pattern paper. There it is. That's where we are. This is gonna be our cute tree. We're gonna put this as our Christmas. Our sentiment is gonna go, we can make it lower and shorter trunk. We can make it a longer trunk and put the sentiment here. We can put the sentiment here. So we are gonna go and we are gonna glue this first. I did not bring for the felt, I will recommend for you guys to use something like fabric tack. I don't see my fabric tack right here. So right now we are going to do tape for now. But remember, if you're using felt, just use something that is fabric so it doesn't go anywhere, okay? And this is going to be right here. Just making sure I got a little bit of tape right there. So I'm rubbing it with my fingers. Look at that. Isn't that cute and adorable and so easy? That is card number 1. We're going to do a sentiment. We're going to do sentiments at the end, okay? Okay, so we're going to go to card number 2, which is right here. It's going to be the same idea. I apologize if you guys can hear the puppies. They are like, I don't know what's going on. I should have probably taken them out to the POTTY, but I didn't. You know, I think that first one that I told you was a 1/4 of an inch bigger. This one is the one that was an 1/8, cut an 1/8 bigger all around it. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Okay. We are going to go with right here. Now, for this one, we're going to do a little bit of a change. Just a tiny bit. We're going to do some splatters on this. And we are going to use some gold. I feel like gold would be nice. So this is just acrylic, folk art acrylic, the metallic one. I really like it. That's my favorite, that they're still selling. This is my ultimate favorite. This was the Target brand, but they don't make them anymore. Because of course, when we like something, they stop making it. We are gonna add water just to make it more movable. Now we're gonna grab a paintbrush that we don't care about, because the acrylic, it's really hard to get out of paintbrushes. So we're gonna just mix it, mix. There you go. And we are going to tap. Okay. And this is just gonna be a bit of a different look, but it's the same idea. It's not taking us like a lot more effort than the other one, just to do this little bit of splatter. And it's just a fun detail, okay? We're gonna dry it out. I like this embossing heat tool for drying. And then the Sweet Colleen got me the Wow embossing gun. Thank you, Colleen. If you're listening, you're so good to me. Okay, I will show you how fabulous this looks, because seriously, this paint is like, it really is super metallic, and it wasn't that expensive. I got it at the craft store. Sorry that it was moving the iPad. I didn't realize it was doing that. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna put it down. Let me show you how shimmery that is. Like, it's super shimmery. I know, that was so nice of her, right? Look at this. The two heat power. Wow. I know. I was like, wow, she is so good to me. Okay. I think I might be getting sick, because I am super thirsty all the time, and that happens to me when I'm about to get sick. Okay, so different, just the smallest tiny change. So this time we just use that bit of gold paint. We're just gonna smack it in the middle. Okay. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. Let's see if I can get it out, because I didn't put any pressure yet. We may have lost some. Well, that's okay. You know, you see, even us on live right here, we do oopsies. It's okay. We'll figure it out. This one goes right here. Hey, welcome, Tech Troublemaker. Oh, yeah, I started it this morning, because as soon as I felt it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get sick. This is terrible. By the way, Tech Troublemaker, thank you so much for stopping by. I did try your hook method the last 2 videos. So I really liked it, and I realized that all my favorite people that I follow do follow the hook method. So thank you so much. Welcome, K-Mato. How are you? I know, everyone is here. Hey, Jana, welcome. So we are making happy little trees. So we are making different size trees. We got a big tree, we got a little tree, and we cut these out of felt. See? I think I might use 2 little trees and then put a 3rd tree in the background. And the 3rd tree is going to be blue felt trees. Yes, why not, right? Okay, the 3rd tree is going to be pattern paper. And If you have a set of Pinkin shears that are for paper, you can use them now. I do not. Those are my fabric ones. So there is no way on hell or earth that I will use those for that. But we are just going to cut them out. I want to make a pretty big one, I think. So we are going to cut, and we're going to turn it over. I'm going to get the other corner. And like I said, they don't need to be perfect trees, okay? They just need to be triangles. Okay, so we are going to put those 3 trees right there. We're going to add trunks to all of them. So we are going to grab our, not so fancy, but just our regular. I'm going to make these a little bit on the thinner size. Okay, thank you so much for stopping on. I'm glad you're on. Lying in bed with a heat pad on my neck. Oh no, and the ice pack on my back. Girl, ouch. You really should. It's fun. You really should start making cards again. They're fun, you know. Plus, we're fun. Okay, so we are going to do just 3. That one is going to need a thicker one. A thicker trunk. Because that one has more junk in the trunk. So we are going to add that one here. Okay. Oh, I like it. I really do. Now, that one is getting a little lost in the background with the white. So we are going to add a little bit of course, my favorite brown from Distress Inks, which is Brush Corduroy. That's just my favorite. It really feels like a nice, you know, did you not have a favorite brown pair of brown corduroys? Like, cause I had one, and that thing, jeez, that thing got mileage for days. Like, that thing was the best thing ever. You could use it for days. Nobody could tell that you were reusing it and not wash it yet. Love those pairs of corduroy. Of course, that's when I was like, what, a size 1, 2? Jeez, that was many years ago. Welcome, welcome, Daria. Okay, we are making happy little trees. That's what we're making. We're making happy little trees. And I did mention I am using felt. You could do a little sewing to attach your felt, or you could do fabric tack. I left my fabric tack downstairs. So there's no fabric tack right here. So I'm right now using my ATG gun. I'm probably, because these are all card fronts right now, I'm probably going to end up just sewing these just to keep them from going anywhere before I put them in my card base. But that is up to you. If you have fabric tack, use that. I know, they're happy little trees. You see how cute? And we're going to put them at different heights. Those 2. We're going to add the little tree trunks. Just cute little tree trunks. Just one there. And one on the other side. And this is card number 2. Can you believe that? Like, we're done with 2 cards. Okay. That would be there. So I am going to add a little bit. Again, I'm adding a little bit of the ATG gun just for now to keep them not going anywhere. But I will be stitching those probably with my machine. Maybe if I feel like I need to decompress, I might use, oh, I can't use buttons because I gave Jay all my buttons. Shannon, how are you? So so far we got one, which is our super basic one. Just, you could have done an embossing folder here. That would have been super cute. And just, this is one. This is two, which is a little bit, just some splatter, some gold splatter. You're just waking up. Oh, girl, good for you. And then we're going to go to card number 3. Card number 3. It's going to be, we're going to make we are just going to make a big present. See? I'm going to do a present right there. And let's see, where did I put my ribbon? I brought some ribbons that I must have put somewhere. Well, I guess we're going to have to do some twine. Okay. And we can do twine, we can do ribbon, you can do whatever you want, okay? So what we are going to do is we're going to cut the length plus a little bit, the width plus a little bit. We are going to use a little bit of tape to keep all these together, but I'm going to use some of my clear tape just so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. My day is half over. Okay, so this is the smaller one, right? Yep. So just gonna keep one here, tape it to the back, get it all the way down, put another little tiny piece of tape. Okay, now we are gonna do the same thing for the height. As we all know that we have all this pattern paper, extra pattern paper, mostly Christmas pattern paper. Do you guys all have like a bazillion packages of pattern paper that are Christmas related? Because I do. And I cannot be the only one. Okay. See? Look, we have a present. I'm going to put that on top of this. We are going to tie a bow. And we're going to tie a second, a double bow. I'm going to use my Bow AC. This is 1900s for sure. What you do is that you try to figure out what size bow you want. You from side to side. It could be this side. It could be this side. It could be, I find like that 2 inches. Maybe the 1, no, the 2 inch. Let's do the 2 inch. So the 2 inch, not as much as Christmas pattern paper, but yes, I have nice collection. Yes, I know. So this could be, oh, but I struggle to stay awake. I know, Janine, me too. Daria, I am normally, and I also, this is a little later than, yes. So I went to bed like at 2 a.m. last night because I went to bed early, but I couldn't fall asleep. This, if you do it with a regular pattern paper, it could be a birthday card. Okay, so we're gonna leave a little bit of a tail. Let me see, I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see this. I'm gonna leave a little bit of a tail. I'm gonna go around 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you got 4 lines of, and then I'm gonna cut it. And I am gonna go through the hole. And down you go through the hole again. And now you go through the hole. And you tight really nice and tight. Okay, pull it out. You tighten a little bit more. I haven't seen one of them either. You have never seen a Bow AC? Oh my God, they're fabulous. and then you just cut. I'm just gonna cut. And it's as easy as doing whatever width you want and cut it in half. You can do this out of cardboard. You can do it in your Cricut and do many layers and put them together. And look at this. Look at these. Look at how cute of a freaking bow you get. Ta-da! Gonna cut this one here. And cut this one a little bit closer and a little bit cleaner. Oh my God, that's so cute. And we're gonna start with tons of foam tape. Okay. This, well, you know what? We should probably make sure that this is cut to the right size. Because right now it's 3.5 by 5. Let's cut it down to what it would be. So 3.5, that's 3/4 of an inch less. So this would be 3/4 of an inch less. There you go. Now we're cooking. So we kind of have all that splatter in there that is not being used. So let's use it. We are going to grab a little bit of this. And let's splatter. Because everything with splatter is better. Well, not really. Because let me tell you, it's a pain to get all these splatters out of my iPad. Okay. Perfect. We are going to dry this. You want one of those Bow Easy now? Oh, I struggle with bows too. That's why I have one. You know what? You guys want me to do one more of those bows so you guys can see how easy it is. And literally you could do it with a piece of foam, a piece of cardstock, whatever you want, like, and all you do is you want something kind of like a U shape. Okay? So let me draw this up first. And I can show you, let me grab some actual ribbon. Okay? So I can show you with ribbon. Because I seriously feel with ribbon is a lot easier to use. Okay, so let's say, what size do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do the itty bitty one, the 7/8? We could do the 7/8. Okay, we're going to hold the tail and wrap it. This will give you a single bow, right? The baby one. I have my joy out already. Yes! Good for you. So we're going to do 2. And then I'm going to cut this. Let's see if I can cut it one-handed. You want to leave the tail to be 3 times the width. So this would be like around here. Just so it's easier to, I probably just, there you go. And then I clean the edges at the end. Okay, so now we're going to do through the hole. Okay, through the hole. You pull the tail, but don't pull it all the way because you want that loop. And you're going to go from top through the hole. Let's see if I can do it. Because I'm trying to not get out of it looks so much harder because I'm trying to look through my iPad to make sure that I'm not out of camera. And we're going to pull, and then I'm going to go through the hole again. Now this time, and I'm holding everything here, okay? This is where you need to really tighten it. You're still holding here and you're tightening it super tight, okay? You pull it out. If that was a single bow, that would be your perfect bow. I'm gonna pull these two together. Just gonna cut the little tails. But remember, I'm gonna have to save this video for reference. Then you pull the little inside, because remember, this is a double bow. Look, it's coming. Just be gentle when you pull them, because you could pull the whole thing, okay? This is the hardest part, and it's just because this bow is so tiny. This bow is so itty bitty tiny. Oh my goodness, I'm getting it. There it is. So you just twist it, and I'm always holding the knot in the middle, okay? But see? Look at that. Isn't he the cutest thing ever? Hello, Christy. Hey, I know, it's so freaking perfect. Isn't it so freaking perfect? Like, it's so cute. Okay. Here is our gift. Here's gonna be that. We could even put that one on top. Let's put all this together, okay? Where did I put the foam? I got so excited, I don't know where I put my foam tape. Right here. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are putting our foam tape around our twine, okay? Don't put it on top of the twine, because then it's going to get all wobbly, okay? Well, you put it wherever you want to, right? But I would recommend to not put it over your twine. Christy, how are you, honey? I know, cutest ever. And you could make it even smaller if you have like a thinner, like that. It's 7/8 of an inch bow. You could do 1/2 inch if you're using the really thin ribbon. So we're gonna put this right here. Okay, we are gonna bring some of my itty bitty. Where are they? Do I still have these? I think I do. Yeah, right here. I wish I had this even smaller one. The glue dots. Anyone remember the glue dots? Okay, I have these. So let's cut these. This is a 3D glue dot. So we're gonna cut a little piece so it's not so big in there. We're gonna put it right there. And we're gonna put this guy here. And we can leave it right there. I kind of like it with the jute on jute, but we could put that one on top, you see? Or you can put it, you know, there's just, I like it on the, and then this we're gonna put on top of another card, piece of pattern paper, and voila, another card. We are on card, this is what, card number 3, and we have been live 33 minutes. I'm telling you, these come out so fast because they're very, very simple. There you go. So you've got, this was our first one. So if you're doing cards with like little ones, with your kids, with your grandkids, with whoever is it that is coming to craft with you, look, super easy. Okay. This one, it's just a tiny bit more effort, but not so much. Okay. Oh, have a good lunch, honey. Kisses. And then we have this guy. Like, we put all these on top of card bases and we are set. Okay. Okay. So card number 4. In card number 4, I had my doubts how I was gonna work on this one, because I wanted to do either more. Okay, so let's make sure that this is 5.5, but this is not 5.5, this is 4. So let's cut these to the right size, 4 and 5.25. So we're just removing a 1/4 of an inch there. So we got a margin frame that is the same all around it. We could have this on top. So these two are the same. So we are going to do a little bit. What do you guys think? Should we do more happy little trees? You love the present one because of the bow. I know, it's so cute, right? I am gonna cut this a tiny bit smaller than our 4 by 5.25. So this one right now it's 4 by 5.25. So I'm gonna see if trimming 1/8 is gonna be enough. I might need to trim the whole 1/4. And I know I gotta be careful with that splatter in there. I should clean it up, but I was thinking that maybe, okay. Oh, I like that. I like that quite a lot. And I'm gonna finish, even though I know this already has some glitter, let me show you. Oh, so there is this green that you have in here has so much blue. That's why I pick this pattern paper. So I'm just going to add a few more splatters here. And I know it has splatters already, but it's going to give it a different look because these ones are going to be more, the other ones are a little bit more 3D. These are going to go to the back. And now we are going to make sure that we clean this. We are done with the splattering. We are going to dry this. So yeah, this pattern paper has a lot. The greens has that teal, and the greens have so much blue in it that I thought the blue was going to be a good... that this pattern paper was going to go good with the blue felt, because I should have felt in more colors, but for some reason I have blue felt. I am guessing Bianca was making at some point in her life some monsters or something, and she wanted blue felt, and that's how we ended up with that much. Okay, we are going to glue this one. Just tape it down. And again, remember, these are all card fronts. They're not card bases. So they're not all of them A2 size. They are A2 friendly. And by A2 friendly, I mean that they follow the same proportion as an A2. So you could put this on top of, so let me show you. If I grab an A2 card, so this one, it's going to have like a little frame. This one is going to have a bigger frame, but they're all of them, they're A2 friendly, okay? So that's the reason I do a lot of card fronts like this, is that maybe at one point I will go, it needs something before I glue it to the card base. And I decide I want to sew with my sewing machine. So then I can do it now and then take this to the card base. Does that make sense? Gas? Baby? Where is he? Oh, 3 days in a row. Hi, beautiful. Yes, just batch making card fronts. Yeah. I got my Lisa Horton 3-pack of inks in. I haven't used them yet, but I'm excited. Janine, you gotta use them. Okay, so we are gonna grab this guy here. And we are going to do a paper trunk. Now, I don't know that I want that color for my paper trunk for this one. So I'm just going to cut another piece from yeah, I like that better. This is just too dark for this look. Okay. I'm going to grab, I know, what colors did you get? Did you get the metallic ones? Metallic ones look so pretty. Woo! My mail person is going around. She is so sweet. This is a new person. She is an angel sent from above to all of us. She is such a sweetheart. I love her. You know what? I want that a little bit lower. Am I going to be able to pull it? Yep. There you go. Okay. Because I want that. Yes. That's the way to go. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape here in the middle, but you use Fabri-Tac or something, or glue that is good for felt, okay? Or like I'm going to do, I'm going to sew these around, and that's going to hold them in place. So look at this, 4 cards, no time. No time, people. 4 card fronts, all done in 41 minutes. And mind you, they don't need to be, these do not need to be, oh yes, metallic limited edition with the reinkers for them like last year. Yeah, she'll probably come out with them soon. Okay, so I was just saying, these don't really need to be holiday cards. This, with different pattern papers, birthday card, or anywhere that you're giving a gift to someone, graduation, like anything, super easy. These, you do them in a different pattern paper, and they could be thinking of you. They could be a beautiful sympathy card. Like put a little birdie. Oh, seriously. Like this could be seriously anything. Okay. Do you guys have time to do some sentiments? Should we show Gaz our little bow tool? I look at my Lisa Horton ink pads and I think of you, Gaz. Ever since our conversation, yes, because he has them all. So jealous, jelly. My grands are coming over Saturday and are going to want to make cards. Perfect area. These are perfect for them. They can have so much fun. You really don't need die cuts. Like these we cut them by hand. These we cut them by hand. They're so, oh my God. I hope you guys have a blast, okay? You got time? And yes to the bow tool, of course. Okay, Gaz. The girls were fanning over my little Bow Easy, which is from the 1900s. And we made this guy. It's a double bow on a 7/8 of an inch size. Yes, a bow thingy. Okay, I'm gonna do a bigger bow because the 7/8, it's hard with that ribbon. How about we do a 2.5 inch? So again, we start with a tail, right? So if I did it from here to here, it's 1 inch. I'm gonna do it all the way to here because it's 2.5 inches. Okay. So I'm gonna leave a tail. I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 4 times. Okay. I am gonna extend. The tail needs to be about 3 times. And then you're gonna go inside the little hole that got created when you put the ribbon. You're gonna pull, but not all the way. And then you're gonna go through it. You're gonna go from left to right. You're gonna pull. And then after you pull, you're gonna go and put that tail in through the hole again. And I'm still holding everything with all my might with these 2 fingers, okay? And now I'm gonna just tighten it all the way nice and down and tight. I'm like pulling really hard, okay? I'm gonna pull this out. Put my bow You see on the side, I'm going to cut my tails. There you go. There's my tails. And then I'm going to open up all of my little, then I just holding in the middle and twisting, holding in the middle and twisting, holding in the middle and twisting. That's going to open them up. And the same goes on the other side. Hold it and just start twisting. Okay. And you can do these in ginormous sizes. Like you could make your own bow ACB huge for big presents and use some of those ribbons with the like the little metal on there, like the little metal around it. Like, look at these. Look at how cute. We got a triple loop ribbon in a little bow. Isn't it cute? Like, look how pretty, how precious. Ta-da! Like, seriously. So I bought this, again, in the 1900s. I haven't seen them. I think Jana has, like, a version of it that she 3D prints. Jana, if that's right, or did she leave? Jana! Okay, so we got, I said, oh, do you guys like time for sentiments? And then I didn't pull any sentiments. Ooh, this is pretty. How about this happy holiday? This is really pretty. If Jana does, I buy one from her. Jana! Where are you, girl? Because I know she 3D prints, and I swear I thought I saw her one time with a 3D printed version of this because they don't make these anymore. Okay, if I will get your information, and if she does, I will put a link in my description, or we'll make another live and just promote it so you guys can get it from her. Darius said, I have an older one from Crafter's Companion called a blueberry. A blueberry? Okay, a blueberry? Why would they call it a blueberry? Like it's totally fine that if they want to call it a blueberry. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not the name police. I just don't see how you would go from bow to blueberry. Oh, because it's blue? Okay. Well, somebody thought it was a good idea. So good for them. I get it. It's bow easy, but okay. So I'm going to put these two together as close as I can. And we are going to see how this goes. Okay? Because we are going to do this at we're going to see if we can heat emboss these. The what? Your potato water police? I know. I'm like, I'm not great with names, but okay. Let's leave it there. Somebody's going to get him into my DMs and going to go, what's wrong with Blueberry as the name? My kid is named Blueberry. Okay, so we are going to use this Happy Holiday. And I'm getting it nice and juicy, okay? And we are gonna stamp it right there. Just a tiny bit of pressure, not much. Okay, that looks good. Stamp it again. We're gonna go again because we got lucky, so we are getting greedy. 2. Oh my God, we are super greedy today. You guys have no idea. I'm like, my brain is like, don't smush it. Don't smush it. Okay, we are gonna get gold embossing powder. Be right back. Okay, here's my gold embossing powder. I need a little bit of paper I can use to dump it. Okay. Okay. We're gonna holy crap, this looks really good. Did you guys get excited when you're doing something and it goes your way? Like, obviously, when you guys are in my live, what you see is what you get. But like, I feel like my videos are so much muted than when I'm crafting, because when you're in a live with me, you'll get to experience how excited I am of something going my way. Okay, so okay, let's plug it in my brand new embossing gun. Let's see if it warms up. I'm gonna go from behind, stop gas, and because I don't know how much it would, I think it would be okay. Ooh. Oh, nice. You guys see it? So this Happy Holidays is from Hero Arts. It is a 2 stamp. If you just join us, we just put them together. Okay. Calm your horses, little gun. And I was using the Brutus Monroe embossing powder, the Gilded. I really like it. It's super detailed. Okay. Let it cool down a little bit. And I did use my Versamark. My Versamark looks a little bit of a different. I know. The videos are so calmed down, Delise. I know. So it is it's the Dazzle Versamarks. I really like my champagne color. It is champagne color. It has a little bit of a shimmer. I don't know that you can tell. But the great thing is when you stamp in white, you kind of see where you already stamped. So I really like that. Okay. Let's clean up any excess of the shimmer and the powder that we used. Oh my God, that's cute. That's cute, guys. That is cute. Okay, let's see. Can we fit it? Oh, it's too fat. PH80. Ooh, 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 ooh. There it is. We got it. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Let's see. I know. Bathroom break. Oh my God, be right back, bathroom break. They waking up. Be right back, dogs. Oh, I can't say that word. The POTTY. I can't say it. I can smell it, but I cannot say it because if I say that, there's going to be a super commotion in my house. Everyone is going to want to go there. Yeah. Yeah, mine know what that word is too. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of tape. A little bit of tape. I don't want to use, I'm going to use the big cutter because these are going to be really, really close. And they're going to be super closed. Okay. That's perfectly fine because we don't have anything there. Okay, so we're going to cut again. See how close these are? Like, okay. Got to this one. Ooh, we might not have enough to cut the third one. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, there's the second one. Are we gonna be able to trim the third one? Oh my God, it's exact. Stop it, guys. Stop it. Like it's exactly right. This is just so perfect. Oh, yay! Okay. We're not going to have a sentiment for the fourth card, but that's fine. Let me put my little sentiment die cut away. So this one really doesn't need one. Look at how cute. Look at how cute. Look at how freaking cute these are. We are going to do a little bit of brush corduroy. Why? Because it's my favorite. It's my favorite brown. And I like it. And I love it how it looks on top of red. So I know that usually they tell you if you're doing like a shadow for your, when you're coloring, you use the complement, the color that is complement. Oh my God. Hearts are words. Complementary. Thank you. But for reds, I really like brown. Okay, so we're gonna put it there. I feel like we should probably pop that. Pop that sucker. So let's pop it. Let's pop it. 1. Are mine. Okay. 2 and 3. And these are sots. These are 3D sots. That's what they're called. They're really nice. And the good thing is that you can squish them if you don't want them to be super 3D, and they stay squished. Yes. Oh, really? It's my favorite. It really is. I have all the browns, and I kept having all the other colors out, and I kept grabbing that one and grabbing that one and grabbing that one. And it got to the point that I'm like, why? Why am I having all these colors taking space on my desk when I go back to this? So there is our card. I thought we were going to put it here. Oh my God. What a dum-dum. Okay, it's done. We might put, I'm going to sew it and maybe I'll do some little ornaments. That would be cute. See, you guys can't let me, I get distracted and I keep changing my mind. I like that there. So that, I'm just gonna hold it with some of this tape, but then I'll put Fabri-Tac after the live, okay? I just want you guys to see how it's gonna look. Okay. And then we got one, we got two. This one, we're gonna put it down here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down there. And we are actually gonna put it flat because we want those felt trees to be like, oh, like have all the attention in the world. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And our fourth one doesn't need anything because hello, it doesn't, if it doesn't scream more Christmas than that, I don't know what to do. Okay, we could even put a little bow. Oh my God, are we gonna put a little, stop it, stop it. Did you guys see that? Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh my God, oh my God, it's so cute. Oh, stop it. Stop it. It's so cute. Oh my God. Sorry. Oh my God. My whole internal kid is so excited right now. Stop it. Guys, check it out. I am so glad you guys made me do the itty bitty baby bow because it was meant to. Did you guys see how freaking perfect? Like it, hello. It was perfect before, but now it's like uber perfect. Hey Cordelia, how are you, honey? Perfect place for the baby bow. Someone may ask you to come and sing. Well, I'm so glad you guys, you can stop by and say hi. We just made 4 cards in over 62 minutes. These are all card fronts, so we still have to put them on top of card bases, but we're gonna do some sewing on the felt. And oh my God, that bow, yes, that bow made that card. I agree. It seemed unfinished until we put that bow. We put that bow, that card is like, it's done. It might be my favorite. So I can't wait for you guys to start, you know, making that holiday card stash a little thicker. So when December comes along, you are ready to start mailing. Okay, so we got 4 cards that we made in an hour. Like if you are not talking as much as me or changing a lot of things, you should be able to do these 4 cards easily in an hour. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, that boat, yeah, definitely. Yes, from you. It's a lot of work. You made me do a double take. Well, thank you so much, guys. I am gonna head out. I also need to get my puppies to go to POTTY, and it's because we had a different diet starting today for the dogs, so they need to go out more. So I did good, right? I did so good. I did so good. I did so, that's my dancing. I did so good. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your help. Thank you for pushing me to make a 7/8 of an inch double bow with my Bow AC, and for telling me to go and do some sentiments, because I really like the sentiments we picked. This is cute. Well, thank you so much. I will upload these into Instagram. And if you are on Instagram too, just make sure that you leave them some love and make sure that you like this live stream. And you let me know if you want to keep seeing. Yes, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Yes, please. And I know. I'm so glad I got to get Fiona live. Yes, me too, Janine. Ah, well, thank you so much. And I am going to keep trying to do quick, fast cards like this. So we started yesterday. Yesterday we did some really quick ones too. So if you want to go and look that out, and that would be these ones. We made these. And I should have a video coming out. I think it's scheduled for tomorrow for this mini slimline. So just make sure that you like and subscribe, and let me know if you want to keep seeing more of this. Thank you so much, and have a great day, everyone. Thank you again for your support. Bye.